I know it's going to sound like a weird question, but was there a team that you played with over the course of the past couple of years that you've been on this traveling circus where you just went, there's a bunch of good-looking dudes in this room? And I'm not talking, oh, it's just like, hey, these are good-looking dudes in this room.
I think more along the lines of, man, this team has done some damage lately. We have done some damage in the city.
Well, more so you walk in and you go, oh boy, I got a lot of competition after the games. If we go to a nightclub after, these guys are going to get picked before me.
I remember there's one house in Motor City. We refer to one of the guys as the Tasmanian Devil because he'd be spinning like a tornado in the house whenever, after hours, obviously.
Yeah.
I remember even to the general manager in Motor City, they ended up putting like CCTV in the house because they're like, there's too much action going on here after hours. So they put cameras in the house. And I remember one of the shareholders told me that. I wasn't living in the house. I told one of the guys, guys, they put cameras in the house.
Oh, no.
Be very careful. And then they're like looking at the cameras and they found them and they're like poking at it. It's kind of funny. But yeah, I'd probably say Motor City Rockers are the best looking team. We probably did the most damage when I played there.
What about if you had to pick an NHL team? Like a team that does, in your words, a team that does a lot of damage.
Ooh. Part of me wants to say the Winnipeg Jets because I feel like you have some good-looking women in Winnipeg, but the Jets...
Dude, we have the best-looking women in Winnipeg, for the record.
Have you ever been to Vancouver?
Yes, I have.
I feel like there's more 7s and 8s in Vancouver than anywhere else in Canada.
Yeah, we got more 8s and 9s.
I don't know if I want
No, we do.
I don't want to know if I want a 9.
No, you don't want a 10. You want a 9.
Like 9 to 10 get too much baggage. 7 to 8, they're a little more humbler, but still beautiful enough, and I like my life being easy. I'm not looking for... You know what I mean?
I got you.
Right? So... But I'd probably say, yeah, the Jets. Maybe the Vancouver Canucks. Ooh, Pettersson. Demko's a good-looking dude. JT Miller crushes it. I mean, that's the reason why they have their whole feud right now. Quinn Hughes, okay-looking guy.
Oh, expand on that.
Well, I don't want to mention it publicly why they have the issues going on because that's none of my business, but there's a very big reason why they have a big feud going on in that dressing room.
Well, there's a rumor. There's a rumor floating around.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's something you don't do within a locker room with your team.
Right. And we'll leave it at that.
Yeah. But, because they're both good-looking guys. But yeah,
you know who my vote would be?
Who?
The Florida Panthers. They look really good with that Stanley Cup ring on their hand.
When Lomberg was coming into town, the Lamborghini.
The Lamborghini.
The Lamborghini, yeah, he was probably doing a little bit of damage there. I don't know. You know who fascinates me is Bob. Not a good-looking guy.
Don't ask me. That Stanley Cup ring takes you from a 4 all the way to a 7.5.
Well, look at Shane Gillis. The guy's fat and not overly good-looking, but he's crushing it.
Is he?
Yeah.
Oh, I mean, listen, I love the guy. I think he's hilarious. I'm a big fan of Shane Gillis, but I haven't seen what he's got on his arm.
Okay, but if you had to go with best-looking team in the NHL, you're going with the Panthers?
I'm going with Panthers this year, yeah.
I'm going to go with the Canucks.
Okay.
I think they do a whole lot of damage in the city of Vancouver. There's a lot of good-looking girls. Anyway, let us know in the comment section. Who do you think is the best-looking team in the NHL? I'm curious to know. We got some Oilers stuff. You want to leave the Anna Kane stuff for another day?
I want to leave it forever. I don't want to touch that.
Okay.
Yeah, at all.
Because she was chirping back at us on Instagram the other day. Anyway.
Hey, more hockey content. It might be old. It might be new. It might be a full episode. It might be a half episode. But you can click these boxes because who doesn't like clicking boxes?